Be emotionless. Feel nothing. Control everything. What if you could move through pain, anger, and sadness without letting them control your actions? Imagine living with deep focus, no longer distracted by praise or hurt. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about finding calm, silence, inains, and strength inside. In this video, you'll learn 8 rules to build mental control. These rules help you win, stay calm, and never let emotions decide your life. Rule 1. Understand your emotions. Don't become them. Think of emotions like the weather changing, but the sky behind remains still and unchanged. Be like the sky, calm and steady. Let emotions pass like clouds while your true mind stays unshaken and open. Imagine a river. Your emotions flow like water: fear, joy, anger. Most people jump in and get pulled away, overwhelmed by the current. They drown in sorrow or explode in anger. But you can sit on the riverbank, observing feelings as they pass by. When anger rises, pause. Don't react immediately. Just notice it and name it quietly. This is anger. That act gives you space. If sadness comes, don't pretend it's not there. Name it. Say, "This is sadness." Naming emotions weakens their power over you. This awareness separates you from the feeling. It's no longer your master, just a passing visitor. Naming brings clarity and control. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. You see the feeling clearly and stop being controlled by its shadow. When you see something clearly, it loses its power. You begin to respond with wisdom instead of automatic reactions. Think of monks or warriors. They feel emotions, but never let them decide their actions. They've trained to stay in control. They feel fear, but act with courage. They feel insulted, but choose peace. They master emotion without becoming cold or distant. Emotions are like fire, useful when controlled, dangerous when wild. Naming them is the first step to managing that fire wisely. Try this. Next time you feel something deeply, stop, breathe. Say to yourself, "This is excitement," or "This is worry." Then ask, "Should this feeling control me?" Most of the time, the answer will be no. You'll act with calm power. This practice doesn't mean avoiding emotions. It means choosing your response and keeping your identity separate from temporary feelings. By practicing, you become steady like a mountain unmoved by wind. Emotions come, but don't shake your foundation. You'll still feel things, but they'll pass faster. They won't cling to you. Your mind will stay clearer, your life simpler. This is the first and most important step on your journey to becoming emotionless. Watch your emotions. Name them. Never become them. Master this, and you'll remain calm in chaos, strong in pain, and wise always. You are not your emotions. They are clouds in the sky of your mind. Stay on the riverbank. Watch, understand, and stay grounded. Rule 2. Train your mind like a muscle. Like lifting weights builds strength, training your mind daily makes it calm and unshaken. If ignored, your mind grows weak and wild. But with practice, it becomes focused, steady, and hard to disturb. Start small. Sit quietly for 5 minutes each day. Find a peaceful place. Close your eyes. Focus gently on your breathing. As you breathe, thoughts will come: worries, memories, distractions. Let them float by like leaves on a stream. Gently return to breath. The goal isn't to stop thoughts, but to watch them without being pulled away. Your attention returns again and again to calm. At first, 5 minutes may feel hard. You'll feel restless, like the mind jumps nonstop. But keep going. Train daily. Add time. Soon, 5 minutes becomes 10. Thoughts slow down. Emotions feel lighter. You realize you don't need to react to every feeling. Over time, Your mind strengthens just like muscles lifting heavier weights. You build inner stillness through simple daily discipline, but mind training isn't only done while sitting still. Daily moments offer practice too. Use anger, sadness, or fear as exercises. When someone annoys you, pause before reacting. Feel the emotion rise, but don't explode. Ask, is this worth my energy? Often, the answer is no. Silence becomes your power. You stay centered while others lose control. That's mental strength in action. When you feel sadness, resist the urge to escape it or complain. Instead, sit with it. Name it. This is sadness. Notice how it softens with your quiet attention. It fades without force. This is how calm grows through gentle presence and patience. Over time, your mind stops reacting to every emotion. You stay grounded. Emotions pass through you like wind past a tree. You will still feel, but no longer follow every emotion. Instead, you choose your response, keeping power in your own hands. Great warriors, monks, and athletes didn't master themselves overnight. They trained through silence, self-control, and daily repetition. You can do the same. Start small. Be patient. Build your calm like a temple brick by brick, moment by moment. Soon, you'll notice your focus sharpen. You'll listen better because your mind isn't noisy. You'll sleep deeper without racing thoughts. And most important, you'll feel free from being dragged around by every emotion or overwhelmed by thoughts. No one is born with a strong mind. It's built like strong muscles through practice, patience, and effort over time. Emotions will still visit, but your trained mind will decide what to do next. It won't chase every feeling that appears. This inner power helps you control more, feel less, and live your life with focus and clarity. That's real mental freedom. Rule 3. Focus only on what you can control. Many people suffer because they try to control what's completely outside their reach. They feel sad when others don't love them, angry when life feels unfair, exhausted fighting battles they were never meant to win. They try to change the past or control others' thoughts. But these things are like wind, impossible to hold, exhausting to chase. The truth is simple. You can't force people to respect, love, or treat you kindly. You can't undo mistakes or stop hardship. Trying to do so is like shouting at the wind. It drains your energy and leaves you bitter, empty, and frustrated. Instead, bring your attention to what you do control your reaction, your words, your next step. That's where your power lives. Someone insults you. You choose silence or a calm reply. Pain comes. You choose to rise or let it stop you. Thoughts appear in your mind. You decide to hold them or let them pass. Control is always found in these tiny choices. Imagine your mind as a garden. If you worry about weeds in others' gardens, yours fills with weeds and dies. But if you care for your own soil, removing weeds, watering flowers, you create beauty, no matter what's outside your fence. Likewise, tend to your own thoughts, words, and habits. Over time, you'll grow a life full of strength and peace. To apply this, ask yourself at night, did I waste energy on things I can't control? Notice, forgive. Try again tomorrow. Maybe you worried someone dislikes you, or felt angry because the weather ruined plans. Just notice. You've already begun to grow. During the day, practice asking, can I control this? If not, let it go. If yes, take a small wise step. You can't change someone's behavior, but you can walk away or speak kindly. You can't stop storms, but you can adjust plans. By doing this, you stop wasting strength on hopeless battles. You save it for what truly matters: your growth, peace, and purpose. This doesn't mean you'll never feel upset. You're human. But sadness and disappointment pass quicker when not fed by constant worry. Soon, you'll discover that most problems become smaller when you stop adding energy to them. Peace replaces frustration. You'll see that real control isn't forcing life to obey you. It's managing your thoughts and reactions with clarity and grace. You'll learn that the strongest people aren't those who control others, but those who control themselves with calm and wisdom. So remember, focus only on your choices, your effort, and your response. Let go of what was never yours to control. That's how you stay clear, calm, and strong no matter what chaos the world throws at you. That's true emotional power. Rule 4. Turn pain into power. Pain is part of life. Everyone feels it no matter how strong, wise, or successful they become. But pain isn't the true enemy. Your reaction to pain is many let it break them, turning into bitter, hopeless versions of themselves. One heartbreak closes their heart forever. One failure convinces them to stop trying. But strong people use pain as fuel to grow. Think of pain as fire. It can destroy you or light the path ahead. You choose how it burns inside you. When betrayed, sadness cuts deep. But instead of drowning, say, "This pain will make me wiser." Turn suffering into understanding. When you fail, don't run. Say, "This failure teaches me." See every mistake as a lesson, not a death sentence. Great people you admire all have suffered. Their strength came not from avoiding pain, but transforming it into power. They used heartbreak to build focus, chose action over despair. Let pain sharpen their discipline, not soften their spirit. Failure showed them what success couldn't. Pain burned away distractions and left only purpose, truth, and hunger for what really matters. You can do the same. Sit with your pain. Face it. Ask, "What are you here to teach me today?" Listen deeply. Pain reveals patterns, blind spots, and forgotten truths. It shows you what matters and what no longer deserves your energy. If you stop running from pain and start learning from it, it loses control over you. It becomes your silent guide. Even small pains grow your strength. Large ones can't destroy you if you search for meaning inside them. Eventually, you become nearly unbreakable, not because life stops hurting, but because you grow stronger every time it does. Pain pushes you to work harder, love smarter, and live with more wisdom. It becomes a gift, one you didn't ask for but needed. You stop fearing it. Every visit brings a new insight. You grow deeper, more courageous, and more awake to your own strength. The goal isn't to avoid pain. That's impossible. The goal is to use it, to let it shape you, not destroy you. Real strength is built not by avoiding hard moments, but by learning, standing tall, and becoming better because of them. Eventually, you'll stand still in storms others run from. You'll learn deeply, grow steadily, and rise stronger after every fall. That is how you turn pain into power, by facing it, using it, and allowing it to build, not break you. Rule 5. Practice indifference to praise and criticism. Many believe emotional strength means ignoring pain or sadness, but it goes deeper. Real strength means staying calm even when praised. Compliments feel good, but chasing praise gives others control over your happiness. You feel high from one kind word, then crushed by one small insult. You become a puppet to other people's opinions. True power is calm indifference. Not coldness, but inner steadiness. You can smile at praise, but remember your worth comes from within. You are defined by your actions, discipline, and honesty, not applause. Praise feels nice, but should never decide your self-worth. Criticism, hear it. Ask, is this useful? If yes, use it. If not, let it pass like wind through an open window. Yaikio. Imagine an ancient mountain. The sun shines, rain falls, winds howl, but the mountain stays still unshaken, unchanged, at peace. Be that mountain. Praise should not lift you too high. Criticism should not push you too low. Stay centered and clear. This balance protects your mind and sharpens your focus. You remain calm, confident, and honest in all you do. Some say this makes you less human, but it's the opposite. It frees you to act from your true values, not approval. You speak more honestly, choose more wisely, and feel lighter because you're no longer addicted to praise or afraid of judgment. Practice by noticing your reactions. Praise makes your heart jump. Criticism tightens your chest. Pause. Breathe. Remind yourself, these are just words. Repeat my worth comes from my actions, not others' opinions. This rewires your mind to find peace within, not from outside. Keep a quiet list of your values and goals. Each night, ask, did I live by my values today? If yes, that's your reward. If not, use it to improve. You become your own mirror, not someone else's reflection. This builds an inner compass. You stay true even when others doubt or praise you. Your calm becomes unshakable. You'll still feel the warmth of praise or sting of critique, but they'll pass quickly, no longer shaking your foundation. You begin to spend less time worrying about opinions, more time living freely and deeply. That's emotional freedom in action. Remember, you're not stone. You're the mountain, steady, alive, and true. Praise and criticism are winds. Let them come. Let them go. This quiet indifference guards your peace, strengthens your spirit, and helps you walk your path with courage and focus. Rule 6. Speak less. Observe more. Words often come from emotions. Anger brings sharp words. Sadness brings oversharing. Then comes regret. People repeat this cycle. It rises, words spill out, pain follows. To be steady and wise, break the cycle. Speaking less doesn't mean silence forever. It means knowing when to speak and when to wait in thoughtful quiet. Observation means listening deeply, noticing tone, body language, hidden meaning, seeing what others miss beneath the surface of every conversation. A smile may hide fear, loud voices may hide insecurity, calm words may carry hidden pain. Watch carefully. Silence reveals more. Don't rush to reply. Give yourself space to notice what's really happening. Silence often becomes your strongest answer. Silence can't be twisted. It's clear, firm, and cannot be used against you. It holds quiet, unbreakable power. Speak less, and your words carry more weight. People begin to listen when you speak because they know you speak wisely. Observation also protects your peace. Some argue or gossip to feel powerful. If you reply quickly, you enter their trap. They provoke, and you defend. You explain too much. You say what you regret. But silence leaves them powerless. Train this every day. Ask before you speak. Does this need to be said? Does it help? Or am I reacting? If your answer is no, stay quiet. In that pause, you feel your inner strength. You are choosing control over chaos. Over time, your words gain strength. You waste less. You speak with clarity. People hear more because you say less. You'll also think more clearly. Speaking less gives your mind room to observe and understand. Instead of reacting, you begin to see patterns. You notice truths hidden in noise. Your choices become sharper, and your mind feels calmer. Speaking less doesn't mean hiding your thoughts. It means expressing them wisely when they matter, and with kindness and clarity. Use words as tools, not weapons. Not escapes, not noise. Speak to build, not to defend your ego or hide your discomfort. Look to wise leaders, monks, and thinkers. Their silence isn't weakness, it's control. Their words come from deep understanding. Their calm voice can move crowds because their silence holds meaning. Your words can do the same if chosen with care. In conversations, listen more. At work, wait before joining in. When angry, count before replying or choose not to answer at all. Notice the peace that comes when you don't rush to speak. Notice how your thoughts clear when given time to settle. Soon, you'll see that you lose nothing by speaking less. Instead, you gain clarity, control, and respect from those around you. Your silence makes space for truth. Your quiet presence makes others pay attention. You become steady, not cold, silent, not weak. In a noisy world, your calm silence and sharp awareness become rare and powerful strengths. Rule 7. Detach from the past and future. Most painful emotions don't come from now. They rise from yesterday or tomorrow. Guilt, regret, these live in the past. Fear, anxiety, they live in the future. But neither exists in this exact moment. The past is gone. The future hasn't come. The only real moment is now. Right here, right where you are. To become calm and emotionless, train your mind to return to the present, not by forgetting, but by not living elsewhere. When regret visits, whisper, "That's over. I can't change it." When worry rises, say, "That hasn't happened yet. I'm here now." Then bring focus to the moment, your breath, your feet touching the floor, your hands doing one simple task. These tiny anchors pull you back to reality. The present holds peace, no regrets, no fears, just stillness if you truly enter it. At first, your mind will fight. It will replay old pain or jump ahead with what if. That's normal. Most minds are trained to wander, but don't fight it with force. Gently guide it back, over and over again. Each return builds strength. Each breath of presence creates a habit of awareness. The habit becomes power over time. Eventually, you'll notice emotions lose strength. Regret fades without fuel. Anxiety dies when you stop imagining every dark possibility. You'll realize right now, in this very breath, you are safe, breathing, and alive. That's all your mind truly needs. You feel lighter when you stop carrying yesterday's shame and tomorrow's fear. The moment becomes a place of peace and power. Your mind is like a room filled with memories and fears. It's dark and cluttered. Clear them out to find space. Presence brings clarity, silence, and new energy. But it takes daily work. Return to now 100 times. It still counts. Every success, every second spent here and now frees you from the chains most never notice they wear. Slowly, you'll react less to memories or future fears. You'll act from calm instead of habit or panic. You'll be alive in your own life, not lost in thought, not missing your moments. You'll experience things deeply and clearly. Emotions will still visit. Sadness might whisper from the past. Fear may knock from the future, but they'll stay shorter, lighter. You'll see them, listen briefly, and return to now unmoved, free, and calm. That's real emotional control. Freedom from past and future is quiet strength. You no longer live as a prisoner of time. You live awake. This presence gives you balance in chaos, peace in pain, and clarity when life tries to pull you away. And with practice, you'll discover something simple and beautiful in the present moment. You already have everything you need to be free. Rule 8. Make calm your default state. Most people react constantly. Life feels like a storm. Every small thing stirs their emotions. Someone says something rude, they explode. Plans change, they panic. This endless reacting steals energy, peace, and mental focus. To be truly emotionless, you must rewire this habit. Make calm the place your mind returns to, no matter what happens. It begins with self-talk, the quiet voice inside your head. Words have power. Use them to build a calm inner world. Say softly, I am calm. Nothing shakes me. Repeat it in the morning, during stress. And when you feel anger rising, these aren't magic. They're reminders. They give your mind a path to follow. Words shape your emotions. Speak peace into your thoughts. When something stressful happens, pause, take one slow, deep breath. Say, I control my mind. I choose peace. That moment rewires you. That breath stops the chain of emotional reaction. It gives you power to respond, not explode. Calm becomes a trained choice. Support this calm with daily habits. Small habits are bricks that build your mental fortress. Rise early before the day gets loud. Mornings are still and sacred. They set the tone. Begin them grounded. Move your body. Exercise releases stress and sharpens the mind. Practice breathing or meditation. Just 5 minutes builds a foundation of calm. Keep your space clear. Mess outside brings mess inside. A clean room creates a clean headspace. It's not just visual, it's emotional. External order supports internal quiet. Avoid noise, news, gossip. Endless scrolling, these things feed fear, anger, and confusion. Choose what enters your mind carefully. Limit the toxic. Protect your mental space like it's treasure, because it is. Guarding it keeps your calm intact. Practice daily, and calm becomes natural. Not something forced, but something that lives inside you. It becomes your mental home. Storms still come. Life doesn't get easier, but your response does. Your mind stops panicking. Your heart stays quiet. Your path clears. You begin to act from strength, not emotion. You handle hardship with clarity. You speak with wisdom. You make better decisions. This calm doesn't mean you stop feeling joy or love. It means no feeling can throw you off balance or control you. You may feel emotional winds, but you're a strong tree. You bend, but never break. You hold peace at your center. Think of the ocean. The surface may be wild, but deep below, all is still. Be like that deep water. Each breath, each pause, each act of kindness to yourself deepens your calm. Over time, that calm touches every area of life. Your relationships grow no more reacting in anger. Your work improves, clarity replaces stress. Your health heals calm, lowers stress, and lifts energy. Most of all, you feel free. Free from the emotional roller coaster most people live on without knowing. Start now. Make calm your habit, your default state. Speak peaceful words. Breathe deeply. Build the habits. Protect your mind from noise. This is the true meaning of being emotionless. Not cold, just unshaken by everything. Calm in chaos. Peace in noise. Steady in storms. Final thoughts. The freedom of emotional control. Feeling nothing doesn't mean emptiness. It means being full of strength, clarity, peace, and focus. When you control emotions, they don't disappear. You still feel joy, anger, sadness, but they no longer control you or your actions. You speak less, but your words mean more. You act from thought, not emotion. You remain still when storms rise around you. You become like a mountain, calm and unmoved no matter how loud life gets or how hard the wind blows. This freedom is rare but real and possible. It doesn't arrive suddenly. It grows slowly through practice, habits, and small daily choices. Follow the 8 rules. One by one. Fall. Forget. Then return. Every time you pause before reacting, you grow stronger inside. Each breath of awareness builds a deeper power. It's quiet but real. Others may not see it, but it shapes your life. On this path, remember you're not alone. This channel, English Achieve exists for people like you who seek clarity, calm, and growth. Every day, we train together. We choose peace over noise, control over reaction, growth over chaos. This is your tribe. In a world of emotional storms, you'll become the one who stays still. In loud spaces, you'll be the listener. In a life that feels uncertain, you'll be your own steady ground. That's emotional mastery. That's true peace. Being emotionless doesn't mean you feel nothing. It means you control everything that used to control you. It means you protect your time, your heart, and your peace. You stop reacting and start deciding. You stop drowning and start leading. You stop asking, what will they think, and start living on your own terms, free, calm, strong, and fully awake. Let joy visit. Let sadness teach. Let anger rise and pass. But never let emotions make choices for you again. This is your quiet power. And once you taste it, you'll never want to live any other way. Because from this calm comes true freedom. Not freedom from pain, but freedom from being ruled by pain. Not freedom from the world, but freedom from its control over your inner life. That's what you've been building all along. So return to your breath. Revisit the 8 rules. Train your mind daily. Speak less. Watch more. Let calm become who you are. You've learned observe emotions. Train your mind. Focus on what you can control. Turn pain into power. And stay steady through storms. You've practiced indifference to praise and criticism. You've learned to speak less, observe more, live in the present, and build calm. These aren't just ideas, they're tools. And when practiced daily, they transform your life from reactive chaos to quiet control. You'll still feel, you'll still care. But now, your choices will come from strength, not fear, from clarity, not confusion. Others may scream, panic, or seek validation, but you'll stay grounded, move wisely, and build a path they can't shake. This is emotional control, and it's now yours. Keep practicing, keep noticing, keep choosing the higher path even when it's hard. Every moment you stay calm when others don't, you grow. Every time you respond with wisdom, you win. Every time you pause, breathe, and let emotions pass without acting, you reclaim a piece of your life. In time, this becomes who you are, not a reaction, but a steady presence. Not someone who avoids emotion, but someone who owns it. This calm power will shape your work, your relationships, your dreams. It will become the foundation of a life fully lived. So ask yourself now, who do I want to be when life gets hard? Who do I want to become when emotions rise? Be that person. Not later, not someday. Start now with one breath, one rule, one quiet decision to stay still. And remember, you're not walking alone. Here, in this community, we rise together, strong, calm, unshaken. Let others be noise. You be silence. Let others rush. You observe. Let others react. You decide. Let others chase. You create. Because that is what it means to be truly emotionless, not empty, but filled with power, peace, and purpose. Now, go live it!